Hey guys, what's up? Matt here, and today I'm extremely excited to announce Refold Stage 3. Refold Stage 3 is up on the Refold website, refold.la, right now, and you can go and read it 100% for free, and I encourage you guys to go and do so. So Refold breaks the language learning process down into 4 stages. Stage 1 is when you're just learning the very basics of the language, like building a base in vocabulary and grammar. Stage 2 is when you're getting really comfortable with comprehension. And then stage 3 is when you're learning how to actually speak and achieve basic fluency. A lot of times speaking is just thought of as kind of a single skill, but really in Refold we break it down into 4 component skills. One skill is, first of all, you have to be able to understand what the person who you're talking to is saying, or you can't have a conversation. Second of all, you have to be able to actually convert your thoughts into words. Third of all, you have to be able to actually pronounce those words, like physically move your mouth in the right way so that you can have decent enough pronunciation to be understood. And then finally, you have to embody all of the little mannerisms and behaviors that make you feel natural to a native speaker. And so what we do in Refold Stage 3 is break down speaking into these 4 component skills and then train and practice these skills individually and then combine them all back together, culminating in basic fluency. So what this looks like is in Stage 3A, you're going to be mainly focusing on comprehension, because although in Stage 2 you gained a really strong foundation in comprehension, it was limited to the domain of slice of life media. And so because natural conversation is a little bit of a different domain and the style of language used is a little different, it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust and get used to that. So in Stage 3A, you're going to be immersing a lot in everyday speech. You're going to also adopt a language parent that you use as a model. And once you have a really good grasp on comprehension, then you're going to move on to Stage 3B, where you're learning how to write. Writing is really the activity of learning to translate your thoughts into your target language. I shouldn't really say translate, but put your thoughts into your target language in a way where you don't have to worry about time. You can take as much time as you need. You don't have to worry about pronunciation. So it really helps you train that particular skill in isolation. And in Stage 3B, you're also going to be practicing pronunciation through shadowing and other similar exercises. And then you're going to move on to Stage 3C, where you're going to combine all of these and learn to actually become fluent in speaking the language. Now, when Ethan and I were kind of putting together the framework for Stage 3, we realized that one kind of big problem that a lot of people seem to have is they reach this point where they can understand their target language really well, yet they still don't seem to be able to learn how to speak. And when you look at the previous immersion learning methodologies like AJAT, they don't really provide any answer to this besides, well, just get more immersion, bro. And this does seem to work for some people. Like my experience actually was when I got 3 years worth of immersion, I became able to speak really naturally. But for a lot of people, it seems that no matter how much immersion they get, this natural speech just never comes. And so we came up with a model to explain why this is and how to go about fixing it. And we did this through the concept of activation. So basically, when you comprehend target language input, you will acquire it. And sometimes what you've acquired automatically translates into language ability. Sometimes you have to actually activate it through a little bit of an intentional process. And we came up with a framework for doing so. This is something that I'm really excited about and I think is going to be a real contribution to the immersion learning community at large. So that's really just a very high-level summary of the content of Stage 3. I encourage you guys to actually go to the website and check out the articles. And I also encourage all you guys to come join our free Discord community, where you can find lots of other people who are using Refold to learn various languages. And it's a great place to get your questions answered and just make friends doing the same thing as you. Also, if you appreciate Refold and you've benefited from what we're doing, then please consider subscribing to the Refold Patreon, where we have exclusive Q&A videos and live streams, as well as early access to Refold content. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys benefit from Refold Stage 3, and I'll see you guys in the next one.